Okay. All right. Good evening, Taisha.
Good evening, Paulette.
I hope you and your family are doing well.
We are, thank you.
Good, good. So as you know, March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. And I've been wearing blue all month to spread awareness. And I kind of just wanted to interview you and talk to you and get you to share your story about how you first got connected with the Angelic Warrior Foundation and your experience with colorectal cancer awareness. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, of course, one of the missions of the Angelic Warrior Foundation is to raise awareness about colorectal cancer and to educate the community about signs, symptoms, risk factors, family history, and screening information. So I wanted you to kind of share your story about how you first got connected with the Angelic Warrior Foundation. So just give us a little bit of information about how you first got connected. Like, I know you had told me about, you saw the.
Well, I got connected through you.
Okay. All right.
I contacted you.
Right.
My son was having some issues, and I seen some things you had shared on Facebook.
Okay.
And I started looking and thinking and researching. I was thinking my son was having some of the same symptoms.
Okay.
And I know and then I just constantly reading everything from that Angelic Warrior Foundation was posting on Facebook.
Okay.
All the resources, all the information.
Okay.
I started reading all the information that was on Facebook that, from the Angelic Warrior Foundation.
Okay.
And I contacted you to let you know what was going on with CJ. And we had discussed that my kid's father had some deaths in his family, from colon cancer. And multiple deaths like within the past 4 years. And you explained to me that, he needs to get checked and how important it was. Okay. I did not know how important it was until I got those resources and information from you.
Okay.
So that's how his journey started.
Okay. Okay. All right. And I know, we want to keep as much as your medical information confidential as possible. But if you just want to share with us just like what that experience was like going from, first of all, learning that there was a family history there that you were not aware of, and then from processing that information to going through navigating the steps of, okay, what do we do next? How to go about finding out who needs to get screened and what steps you need to take. So tell us what that process was like for you.
Well, first of all, the unknown, the not knowing is scary.
Okay.
That's very scary. But then knowing the family history, I know it was very important to get that done.
Right.
And it wasn't no thinking about it. Just had to get it done.
Right.
And it was my mission to get everybody in my family done and tested.
Right. Okay. And that's exactly what you did, right?
That's exactly what I did. It was a process because some of the doctors wanted to, write you out saying, oh, he's not old enough, and I had to put in his face the facts, no, this is why I need it done. Right. This is why. And correct. I didn't let go. Wouldn't let it go.
Right, right. And I definitely applaud you for that. And that's one message I think we definitely want to send out to anybody who's listening, that, you definitely have to be persistent. And then the fact that you went in armed with that information, knowing that there was a family history there, made all the difference. And you were able to take that information and be very aggressive and say, oh no, we need to get him tested.
That's right.
Because there's a family history. Right. And I think that was the key word, 2 words for you right there, family history. And once those doctors heard you say that, and then when you were able to explain the family history, you were able to go down the line and say, this person, that person, that person. And then they were able to see the connection. Then it was a no-brainer for them. And like
said, it was a go. It was on go from there.
Right. And then they really got busy and they took you real serious, correct?
Yeah. They did.
Yeah. And I applaud you for that, definitely. And like you said, it just kind of goes to show us that we have to be informed. And like you said, had you not learned that information, that there was a family history there and that, you needed to do that, then, you would have never known to pursue it any further.
And I wouldn't. It was so important, even after I told the doctors about the family history, and he's seen the new information, because he's like, they're catching it at an early age. It's starting at an early age now, which he said was surprising, but he said he was just now getting that information.
Okay.
So he know now that it's very important to get it done. Right.
So in a sense, you educated your doctors, correct? Okay. See. And that's so commendable. And, and that's a message we want to get out, get people to understand that, sometimes it is stuff out there that the doctors are not aware of, or they haven't had enough research, or because, it's typically, colonoscopies were not done to age 50. They just recently lowered it to 45. But prior to that, they were not concerned about younger people getting it. And you see that, that has increased tremendously, sadly, that younger people are getting it. So I definitely commend you for being proactive and, getting your entire family screened.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if there's anything that you would like to say to someone who may be having signs and symptoms, or who may be having symptoms of, just symptoms that they're not even related to colon cancer, so they think, but, kind of being hesitant to go get screened, or people who listen to the stories about how bad it is to go get a colonoscopy. From your own personal experience with your family, what would you say to those people?
Well, of course, I was scared. Because like I said, I was scared of the not knowing. But then I thought about it versus not knowing versus knowing if something was wrong. Then, okay, could catch it early. But I said, I'm going in on prayer and faith, and I'm going to get this done because I care about my family and their health. I would tell anybody, get it done. Fight your fears, get it done. It is so important because a lot of us don't like to go to the doctor.
That's correct.
But get it done. Get it done. Get it done.
That's right. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking this time to share with us and to share your experience. We at the Angelic Warrior Foundation appreciate you so very much because, like you said, one of our missions is to spread awareness. And it's good to have you share your story of how we got connected, how you first read one of the blogs and some of the information that you were reading. Then, your son was mentioning symptoms he was having, and you were able to connect the dots based on what you had read on our website, and then what he was saying. And then you were able to reach out and we could help you navigate through that. So we're so happy that we were able to assist you with that. We're happy that you were able to share your story, and we hope someone will listen to this and say, hey, okay, I get it. I'm going to go get screened. I'm going to fight my fears. Because like you said, it's better to go find out, especially when it can be prevented. Here's the thing. Once you find out early, then something can be done about it. But, if you put it off.
Yeah, I'm thankful for Angelic Warrior Foundation because I wouldn't have known. Because, you don't think, you listen to the doctors because you would think the doctors know. They kept saying age 50. And if Angelic Warrior Foundation hadn't been there for that information, I wouldn't have never known. And so that's why now I can help spread awareness to other people because there's people thinking the same thing. Oh, I'm too young. I gotta wait till I'm 50. No, no, that
Right.
information is so outdated.
Right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Well, we're definitely glad we could be there for you to help you navigate through that. And we're here if you ever need us again. We're thankful that things turned out just fine. And as a result, I think everybody will be tested. What is it, every 5 years now? Get screened every 5 years?
Well, since I got it through the doctor's head, he said since there is a strong history of it, they will be tested every 3 years.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
He said every. Yeah.
Great. Well, that's even better. That's even
Yeah.
better. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that, and we thank you for staying in contact with us. And we'll keep following you. And there's no telling, we'll probably call you again to share your story again at some point. But
I'll be more than happy.
We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We appreciate you continuing to spread the awareness.
Thank you.
Thank you.